Good evening, everybody. How are you all doing? Are we cozily sliding into the weekend? I hope so. Give me a second. I'm just going to turn my music down a little bit more. That has been one hell of a week. Everybody's sick in Berlin. Well, probably everybody's sick in Germany. Everybody either has a cold or a flu or corona or something. And everybody else is trying to compensate for it. So, yeah, it's been a busy week. So I'm quite happy to actually cozily slide off into the weekend. Funnily enough, I wanted to do that by playing Monster Hunter Wilds, which I'm not playing right now because I did a quick test stream earlier this morning, afternoon, whatever it was, and I realized that that's technically just not possible with my machine. I just can't pull that off. It doesn't work. It's not working. So yeah, I have horrendous frame drops. I have a 3070 Ti currently on my PC. Just doing fine usually, right? I mean, it's no monster, but it has been a decent graphic card for the last couple of years. But I'm able to play Monster Hunter Wilds in 1080p with decent 40 to 60 frames maybe. I have some frame drops in like populated areas and stuff. I didn't try to do multiplayer yet, so that was my experience. And I thought, yeah, well, it's kind of steady. It looks good. But as soon as I start OBS on top of that, I get horrendous frame drops. I had a situation where I was fighting multiple smaller monsters, and I dropped to 15 frames per second. On top of that, whenever I visit the smithy, I again drop to 25 frames per second. So it's not doing too well on my machine, which is sad. I wanted it to actually play well. Sorry, I forgot the lights in the background. I just realized. I wanted it to do well. I wanted to actually play it on stream. I would love that. I'm not sure playing Monster Hunter World on stream makes sense anymore when 6 has come out. But yeah, it's not doing me that favor. Definitely not. Might be doing better if and when some additional performance patches come out. But I feel like overall performance is as good as it can be. I'm not sure it's going to improve any more beyond that. So I think that is mostly what we're going to get from Monster Hunter Wilds performance-wise, right? I just have to think about, well, either not playing it on stream or doing something about that hardware of mine. I mean, I wanted to do it anyway during the course of the year, but we've had some investments last year, so I'm holding off for now. Also trying to see what the GPU market is how the GPU market is gonna evolve in the next couple of months. As far as I've heard, the NVIDIA 50s are nothing to actually aim for currently. I've really heard some good things about the new AMD GPUs, so we'll wait on that and see what happens. And that also means that for the time being, we're gonna have to be playing some other games. And since I had been streaming some Final Fantasy XIV last week on Sunday, I thought we'd just continue with that. Because why not? I claimed that we would be playing MSQ 3.2, which is technically not 100% correct because we haven't finished the last 3.3. Sorry. Because we haven't finished the last quest of MSQ 3.2 yet. But I think that's just a technicality. So we're going to get into 3.3 in the next 30 minutes or something like that. And then hopefully progress a little bit through the last pieces of Heavensward, which I'm actually super excited about. I am a big fan of the post-MSQ quests. I really enjoy them. I like them a lot. So I think there's a lot more story in them than I had expected. I don't fully remember if that was the case in Realm Reborn. I felt to me like the post-MSQ quests were kind of a filler, waiting for the next expansions, and I went into Heavensward expecting the same thing. And they feel a lot more fleshed out and lively and with content. So that's something I didn't fully expect. And it's super cool. I love that. It's great. So yeah, hopefully we'll get to experience some of that. Right. Where was I? Oh yeah, we had been doing, just a second. Let me just quickly accept this quest. This is the Alexander raid quest line, which I had been doing on the side because I didn't want to do the MSQs off stream. And if I don't collect that quest, I'm gonna forget that it existed, because this is how my mind works. The left arm. Okay, great. That's not what we're going to do today. Maybe later on. Let's see if we're into some raids. But for now, we're going to check in with Alphino. Where's that sweet, sweet boy? It's got to be somewhere down here, right? Yeah, look. Also, I know that in fact I claim to be a Scholar main, and now I'm playing White Mage all the time. But I really like his looks, right? We're gonna transition back to Scholar at some point when we're finished with Heavensward. Promise, okay?
Forgive me. That took longer than expected.
And you brought drinks.
You seem puzzled. Oh, these. I thought something warming might not go amiss. It was not all that long ago that we sat here, you and I, in our very own falling snows, as Lord Horshvon called it. I still struggle to believe he is gone. And Azelle too. I had such hopes for her. Master Matoya asked me what it was all for. Why we fight. And why we die. Were I still commander of the Braves, I would doubtless have replied, for the future of Eorzea. But I'm not that man. Not anymore. I needed a new answer. One that I could live with. And when I saw Estinian at the ceremony, I knew at last what it was. I do not want to be a man who sacrifices his friends and family for a cause. I want to fight for Estinian, and I want to save him.
Oh, buddy.
When Nidhogg leads the Horde into battle, Ser Emmerich and his forces will do what they believe must be done. That is their choice to make. Yet even if Ser Emmerich is willing to forsake Estinian, I am not. We must fight for him, for he is our friend and ally. We may struggle, we may fail, but we must try.
Let's fix him. Come on. We will find a way to save them. I mean, that's what we do, right?
We will. I know we will.
Oops. Where'd he go? Ah, he's in Foundation. Oh look, they're all here. That's nice here. Lost and uncertain, we were granted succor in our hour of need. We were saved, and now it is our turn to return the favor. What kind of people will we be if we forsook our friends? If we stopped looking for Ida and Papalimo, or we gave up hope of bringing Filia back? She believed it was imperative that we understand the true nature of this star, of the rift between Zodiac and Heidelin, and of the Ascians' aspirations. But for all that, I cannot shake the suspicion that there is much we can yet learn. Striking, scouting, fending. I don't even remember. I don't remember which one's which, honestly. I don't. Doesn't matter. Don't be fine. What's the emote battle stance? Ooh.
Of all the ways for it to end. Even before his transformation, I could feel the worm's hatred swirling about Estinian. The terrible, all-consuming rage. Enough to fuel a 1,000-year quest for vengeance. It was all I could do not to run away screaming. But Ishgardians, nay, all Eorzeans, are made of sterner stuff. They face danger and death on a daily basis, and understand what it takes to win a war.
Think not too deeply on Master Matoya's words. Her intent was but to steal our resolve. That, and to remind us to look beyond these passing conflicts to trials greater still, to the truth which hides at the heart of this world.
So that's your aim, is it?
You disapprove?
Not at all. I believe it's traditional for the student to follow in the footsteps of the master. And you are so very alike.
Honestly, I have no idea what that means.
Change. That great inexorable wave was upon us, and soon all of Ishgard would bend to its will. For all our sins, for all our scars, the future for which we had long yearned was at last within our grasp. But it would be bought at a heavy price. For in those twilight hours, did Nidhogg cry out for vengeance, and his brethren raise their voices for the final chorus of the Dragon Song War.
Gotta be honest with you, I don't remember who Papa Limo was. I don't. I really don't. Whose mask was that? Three slots remaining in inventory. I think we're going to be fine. Casting, healing, aiming, accept. Why is my inventory so... Oh shit, because I have the whole Alexander Tinker stuff situation going on in my pants. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. These all grains. Holy water. It's gonna be fine. I'm super bad at keeping inventory. I also feel like I do a super bad job of managing inventory. What's the battle stance emote? Who? There No, there's the photograph emote. Yeah, we know that. This is a cool one, but where's the add to favorites? Battle stats emote. Let's check. Oh wow, that's. That's a lot. There is something I would fain discuss. I must ask you to recall the events which unfolded at the peace conference, though I dare say you would sooner forget them. My mind returns again and again to the moment when Nidhogg appeared before the crowd in the guise of a Stinian. It was a sight to chill the soul, but one which gave me reason to hope that our friend might not be beyond salvation. When you described his fateful transformation at Azizla, I feared him lost forever, but the mere fact that some semblance of his former self endures must surely count for something. Alas, I have no evidence to support this impression. Thus did I turn to Stola and Kryl for a more empirical appraisal. Okay, the ladies have saved us a table at the Forgotten Night. We can go there. Where was the Forgotten Night? Here you go. I think my ability of navigating. Forgotten Night? No, I think it's down here, right? Yeah, that's the one. I was just gonna say, hey, my orientation in Ishgard has gotten much better, but it hasn't. It hasn't. It's as bad as ever. Sorry.
We have kept you waiting over long, I fear.
Not to worry, Alphino. We had some rather fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Gibrion got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humours.
Soothing to the humors.
Indeed. But 'twas not to soothe our humours that we gathered here.
You sure though?
Oh no, quite right. The matter of that poor dragoon.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Are we going to save Estinian?
Let us not jump to conclusions, shall we? Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis, as you were taught.
Pray, cast your mind back to the moment of Estinian's transformation. Do you recall how you described it to us?
Absolutely. Of course.
You spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when he took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the great Wyrm.
That's exactly how I described it.
When he appeared at Falcon's Nest, the Wyrm's eyes were fused to his mail.
Mm-hmm.
Would that only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I descried dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
Then he is lost to us forever?
Nah.
What did I just say about jumping to conclusions? Y'shtola clearly stated all but smothered. As I later discovered, her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura, I sensed the merest hint of something else. And after listening to Y'shtola's observations, I became more certain of my suspicion that the something else I'd sensed was, in fact, the trace of a different will, submerged in the sea of Nidhogg's rage.
You mean?
He's in there somewhere.
Yes, 'tis like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp, then? Tear the eyes from the armor?
We know not if that would serve to separate Wyrm's soul from man's. None have ever attempted such a feat.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try.
Alphino. By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers. Even should you succeed in excising the eyes from the Dragoon's mail, we have no way of knowing if your friend's soul would survive so violent a separation. And that is to say nothing of the possibility that his would-be savior might become Nidhogg's next host.
But what other choice remains to us? Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul, even at the risk of mine own.
Ah, I found you at last.
On a what? The Twinkie boy.
A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past. The Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the Warrior of Light and Master Alphino.
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well, thank you, Onawa.
'Twould seem duty calls. Pray see to yours, and we shall return to ours.
Thank you, Y'shtola, Kryl. Your words have given me hope where there was none. Come then.
Alphino is allowing his feelings for this Dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do something rash. Keep an eye on him, would you?
Sure.
They think more of their friends' deliverance than their foes' defeat. But will history commend their fealty or condemn their folly?
The conference held at Falcon's Nest was to be a celebration of the reconciliation twixt man and dragon. But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind. A timely atrocity to remind the children of Ishgard that the Dragonsong War was far from over. And when fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg. Death to Nidhogg.
Fun fact, how do the other dragons feel about that? I didn't... You know? I mean, I wouldn't be too happy about that, right? But sure. Can we talk to them? Oh, we're just gonna talk to Alphino for now. Okay. I don't need an entire of healing. I think, no. All attire is already item level 270. So we're fine here. Take a hailstorm attire of casting. And then let's find out what Sir Emmerich has to share.
My friends, I thank you for coming.
You have had news of Nidhogg?
Alas not. Our scouts range far and wide, but they have as yet found no trace of the Great Wyrm.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to reconnoiter the churning mists, but even they returned empty-handed.
A pity.
Fear not, Alphino. We shall see the Wyrm again soon enough. His words at Falcon's Nest attest to that. Indeed, he is like to come sooner than we would wish.
I assume Ishgard's defenses are being bolstered as we speak?
With all haste. I mean to call upon every able-bodied warrior at our disposal, from the Knights of the Four Houses to the men and women of the Watch. But I did not summon you to discuss strategy.
Okay.
What then would you have of us, my lord?
I will speak plain. Now that Nidhogg is possessed of both of his eyes, no mortal force we can muster will repel him. That being the case, we must needs recruit an ally of equal strength.
You speak of Hraesvelga?
I do. To whom else could we turn?
That he is Nidhogg's equal I do not deny, nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be... how shall I put this?
Difficult?
It will be no small undertaking, yes. Estinian's report was most particular about Hraesvelga's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men. But much has changed since your visit to Somal, and if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall pay it. Such was my oath, to defend the people of Ishgard. Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state. Will you help me discharge this final duty?
Difficult to say no, right? Especially if you want to progress the quest.
Though I fear our involvement offers no guarantee of success. Come then, we will depart at your leisure.
Thank you. Both of you. The city is yours, First Commander.
My lord.
We'll have to
should pray
find
for
out
your
what
swift
that
return.
song is called. By the way, I think all Final Fantasy soundtracks are currently available on Steam. They were on sale a while ago. I never actually looked into it because it was still too expensive for me, and I think most of them are also on Spotify or YouTube Music, so I didn't bother. But if you want to get them as MP3, you could do that through Steam. And at a good price at that. It grieves me to impose upon you in this manner, but you of all people understand the threat we now face. Ishgard is as a second home. Sure, buddy. The plight of your nation has become our own. If there's aught that we can do to aid in its salvation, then pray impose all you must. Sure. Yes, Emery. Not only friends, but also heroes. I have taken the liberty of dispatching a messenger to inform Mrs. Tartary that you will be escorting me to Somal. I confess I did not provide the exact details of the destination, as they are as yet unknown to me. We will summon Race Volgar at Zenith in the Churning Mists. Ere we begin our ascent, however, I think it best that we pay a visit to Annick's Shrine. Let's talk with Vidofnir. Sure. Oh yeah, she didn't die, right? So she survived. She survived Nidhogg's attack and then just retreated back to Trix. I forgot about that, honestly. Right. So, Annick's Shrine it is. I always get lost there. It's lovely. The only thing that's more confusing than Annick's Shrine is the way from Annick's Shrine to Somal. I absolutely hate that. It's gonna be hell. But anyway. We're gonna manage. I think he's the right way, right? Oh yeah, that was. There she is. I was tempered by the fires of battle, ere thy great-grandsire learned to crawl. Thy words do remind me of a knight whom I called friend some 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship. Would that we could return to that era of peace when man and dragon knew such comradeship. Would that our effort to do so were not undone by ancient rancor. There can be no peace while Nidhogg's shade yet lingereth. Yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus do we make for our Somal to beseech the aid of your sire once more. Yeah, let's see if we can change his mind, right? I am content to die a fool if it is folly to hope. Oh man. We're gonna have problems with our inventory. I am so lazy. I'm gonna regret it at some point. But anyway. Though I expected no better of a Dofnir, I take little pleasure from having been proven right. It would seem that our presence at Zenith will be every bit as unwelcome as I had anticipated. But what is the ire of one great Wyrm to a trio of self-confessed fools such as ourselves? Let us begin our ascent. Hey, buddy. Ah, look, level 60. Somebody else is doing the Heavensward quest as well. Let us just quickly, because we're going to regret the fact that we have a limited inventory. We're going to regret it. Sure as hell. So let us just quickly jump to the aft castle and get rid of some of that shit. Just quickly no. I don't need it. Here we go. So. Here you go, buddy. Come on. Have some of that. Thanks. Here we go. And then off we are to Mogholm. Let's talk to Raceholger. We'll find a way to convince him. It's gonna be okay. What could possibly go wrong? This, by the way, is one of the most beautiful places I've seen in this game. I just absolutely adore everything about Mogholm. It's lovely. It's the most beautiful place I've seen so far. My first visit to this peak when Estinian and his sail yet walked at our side. Good times, buddy. Good times. But look, there's little Mugo with his tiny little arms. Yes, it's me. Of course it's me. You've forgotten my name. After all we've been through together. Chubby little guy. I have no idea who you are, buddy. But I'm not gonna say it. That overstuffed throne warmer. That is Moghan, the courageous Mughal who guided me to Zenith. Absolutely. But putting our shared history to one side, what brings you and your friends to Mogholm? Ah, another audience with Raceholger. Well, I hope you've brought the horn, Kupo. I don't remember the way, by the way. I have no idea how to get there. So, yeah. The Mughals scheming something? I'm always a little bit confused. I'm always a bit confused about Mughals. there. We just fly. Here we go. That's it.
Great Hraesvelga, 'tis not lightly that we beg this audience. Pray hearken to our words, for they concern the future of man and dragon both.
Greetings, Hraesvelga. I am Emmerich de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard. I am come before you to parley on behalf of my people.
Yeah, that would actually be great. Could you just do us that favor? Because otherwise I need to kick his ass, and so if you could do it, that would be great.
Mine intent.
I think he's saying read the room. Is that a no?
We understand that in your despair at man's betrayal, you seek only the refuge of solitude. But despite your protestations of spent faith, do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope? I do. If you claim I see falsely, then tell me, why did you consent to bear Rizel upon your back? So you do distinguish between those who acknowledge and repent their sins and those who perpetuate them. Interesting. It seems to me that you have not, in fact, lost faith in mankind as a whole. Rather, you weigh our respective merits by how we allow the past to influence our future.
Clever point. Idle sophistry. That would
Should
be
we
appreciated.
suffer ties of blood to bind our hands, then? Nay, if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin.
Mm-hmm.
When my father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal, I beseeched the warrior of light to slay him, an act alike to patricide. That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father not fallen, he would have drawn countless thousands into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours. Alas, your brother Wyrm now prepares to murder those whom I sought to spare. What is more, he has taken my comrade's body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend to defeat my direst foe, I will not flinch from my duty.
There he is. Snitch. While this shade of vengeance remains, the future will ever be uncertain. Okay. Oh, there's a trial. Look at that. I can't imagine what that could be. Well, I can imagine what that is. Sneaky little Moogle. Are you reporting on us? Another little snitch. Is doubtless one of the children of whom Volgar spoke. Let us not keep our escort waiting. Speak with the Imperious Wyvern. imperious. My brute mates and I will bear you to the place of your trial. Make your preparations. Ooh. Sohr Khai. Oh, it's right there. Is right here. Here we go. That was fast. Let's go, folks. That's a regular dungeon. It's not a... I thought it was going to be a trial, but it doesn't seem to be one. Why are we always waiting for DPS? That always friggin' happens. Come on, buddy. No, cat. You stay here, buddy. Oh, that looks like a small dungeon, right? Off we pop. We there yet? Where are we going? Come on. Okay, that's a big pull, girl. That's a really big pull. Let's go. Cool, but we're doing it. Looks fine. Shit. Wait, what? shit, it's one of these situations again, right? Come on. How are we doing? Okay. Shit. Oh, there's a lot going on here, folks. Shit. 2, 3. Where's number 4? Oh, come on. I really don't like that place. Okay, buddy. Got a snack. That's nice. I got a snack delivery. That's cool. Let's dance. Okay, so he's turning him. It's nice of him, but he... This place is gorgeous, by the way. This is absolutely beautiful. We should definitely get back here at some point. I hate it when I'm the only one that's waiting for cutscenes, but anyway. I'm the healer and you're not, so that's like a bit of a you problem, isn't it? Come on, let's go. Somebody trying to tank us here? Not on my watch. Shit. See a marker for that, though. What the hell is going on? Come on, buddy. Shit. We okay? We good? Sort of, kind of, right? Let's go. Out of here. Come on. Oh, buddy. Oh, no, I'm sliding. Shit. This is a problem. Now I get it. Yeah, sorry. I'll just wait until this slippery, slidey situation is over. Sorry. Why does he still have some mother fucking shit? I was standing right there. Fuck. Didn't see that. I didn't see that stupid marker. They're not gonna be able to finish this without me. I mean, that would be, has 5% of damage, no hit points left. It's not gonna work. Shit. It's just the tank. Well, oh no, he can do it. 1.4% of hit points. Come on, buddy. Can you do this? Can you do this? Thanks, buddy. Oh, you did it. Oh. I love you so much. I love you so much, tanky boy. Thank you for saving my ass. I don't have to do this again. Thank you for not having to do this again. I give the... There's no tank. Anyway, the tank's gone already. Well, that could have gone better. That could have gone better. Well, honestly, it was that one stranger tank that actually saved my ass when I wiped. But yeah. This is a gorgeous place. Yeah, his intent was to teach, but he kicked my ass anyway. Man. That wasn't great. And what the fuck was that, Moglin? How was that? Was it necessary to kick my ass? Wow. Triple shipments.
Our negotiations proved rather more strenuous than I had anticipated, but the results seem well worth the effort.
The battle was indeed hard won. Thank you, my friends. I would never have earned Hreysvelga's cooperation had you not seen fit to grant me yours. 'Twas your stalwart heroism that moved the heart of the great Wyrm at the last. Any gratitude...
Oh, sorry.
'Twould seem our final reckoning with the dread Wyrm is at hand. I only wish we had some inkling as to when he means to strike.
You hear that? You know what that is?
Oh, God.
You know what that is, kids? That's a great worm.
The cry heraldeth his coming. Nidhogg's shade hath taken wing.
It has begun. We must away to Ishgard.
Give me a second. Yeah, that's a good point. An end to the song.
I must return to my city without delay.
On the field of battle and together bring an end to his wrathful song. Let's also hope I'm not going to get my ass kicked again by a dragon. Holy shit, that looks bad. Oh, that must have hurt. As long as nobody hurts on Aura, I am okay. Yes, Lucia. Do it.
Remember your training. We hold fast until the Lord Commander returns.
Damn.
We must hold.
Come on, Henry. Come on, where are you? Gee, I can't kill all the dragons by herself. Come on.
Reinforcements! By the Fury, that one is the size of Nidhogg.
Plot twist. It's the good ones. It's us. There we go.
Lord Commander!
You are late, Warrior of Light.
I am never late. I really, oh, Jesus, I didn't get the quote. I arrive precisely when I intend to. All right. I assume somebody's got to defeat that dragon now, right? Who's it gonna be?
Watan and by in. Still walking. Nal inga.
This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. You shouldn't have mentioned it. That was a bad move. Okay. We throwing villains now? Apparently we're throwing villains now. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, man. Why, though? Why, though? Wait. No. An eye for an eye, buddy. An eye for an eye. The final steps of fate. Let's go, folks. Let us... Oh, this is nice. This is also part of the Moogle Treasure Trove event currently. This is nice. So this is trial, right? I really hope we don't botch this. That would really, really suck. Let's quickly have a look. Let's quickly have a look at the remaining quests in Heavensward. What else is there?
Swelling over long seas of blood are a song, and death an afterthought to those who fight for none alone.
Oh no, this is far, far beyond the end. So, patch 3.4, the Soul Surrender, still has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 quests. And then patch 5 and 5.6 seem to wrap this whole thing up. Okay. Alright, folks. We doing this? I really hope I don't botch this. Come on, folks. Let's do this. Let's go. Here we go. Shit. He's not playing around when it comes to damage, right? Ah, shit. We really need to be more considerate of these stupid AoE markers. So I don't like this spot here in the back. Come on. What is going on here? No, no, no. No, no, no. Heal up, everyone. Come on. Where are we going? Ah, shit. Having this. We are not having this. But the good thing is we have two white mages. This is so much direct damage mitigation that we're gonna be fine, right? Let's go. Oh, we go. Totally fine, I think. Shit. Let's heal up the tanks. Whoa! What the hell is going on? I have no clue. I love it so much. Come on. Let's go. some dragon ass here. Come on, folks. What is going on with you, buddy? Why are you so fucking low on HP? Ew. Can we... Yeah, spread out, folks. Spread out. That's good. Yeah, you're doing great. Mm-hmm. Come on. Shit. Let's take the dragon. Heal the tank a little bit, right? Come on. That was okay. We did okay. Stay out of these as well. That was okay. We're doing it. I think we're doing it so far. How is everybody? Ah, shit. Okay? No, nobody's okay. That's great. I love nobody being okay. Shit! Somebody raise? Is somebody gonna raise? Fuck, no. Can you raise her, please? That would be so highly appreciated. Okay, here we go. Fuck. Yeah, here we go. Fun fact, it's not red lighting. That is weird. It's just there's a lot of red on the screen. Oh, that was a tight one. Jesus. Oh boy.
Estinian!
Is this to be mine end? Nay, I will not allow it. I am of the first brood. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg. Thou shalt die by my hand.
that a sting?
This is not your hand, Wyrm!
Yes, there it is. Still in there. Still in there.
Thou wilt obey!
I would ask one last favor of you, Warrior of Light. Finish me, now, while I have the beast subdued!
We're not finishing him. We're saving him. Come on, Alphino.
You waste your time. Kill me! It is the only way! Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty!
No! You can't die like this! I won't let you!
Hashtag I can fix him. Come on. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh no.
Soul's cry, a passion welling within. Sacrifice, a final plea to her kin.
The eyes! Cast them into the abyss!
Yet this bond of hope by treachery was broken.
Good thing that none of them are Isildur, right? Shit. That was absolutely beautiful. Wow. Okay.
He lives. Ah, Estinian, my ill-fated friend. Lucia, summon the healers. I want them ready to receive him.
At once, Lord Commander.
Allow me to do this much, at least. You have my gratitude, Hresvelga. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
Ustra udin instrare. One in nesk ikman. Keifta.
Sorry.
The battle is won. We can do no more for Estinian now than bear him home and wish him well, even as Hraesvelgr did. The rest we must trust to the hands of the healers and the grace of the gods.
Wow. What is it, Alphino? Why are you distracted, my boy? I like the merging unscathed as well. That was a good experience. Yeah, definitely. Had you not been there to aid me, those infernal eyes would still be fused to Estinian's mail. Yeah, let's pay a visit to Lucia. Let's see this to an end. Oh yeah, I need to quickly look where I have to go. You took it upon yourselves to rid us of his brood, brother. She killed like 24 dragons or something, but nah, her contribution was hardly noteworthy. The true saviors of the day were Daedalus and Estinian. Of course, absolutely. One triumphed over Nidhogg's shake through strength of arms, and the other through strength of will. He was conveyed to the infirmary, where he now resides under the care of our hospitalier captain. I am told he has yet to regain consciousness. But Estinian's mind and body were held hostage for many days. We must be patient and allow the process of healing to begin. In the meantime, I would do well to rest and recover as well. All right.
The heroes of the hour return.
We but did our duty, my lord. It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
I gave every ounce of my strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Wyrm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
Well, we cannot all be heroes, dear brother. Let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade. For your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you.
I love how tiny
And while we're on the subject
Honor
of valiant
Rise.
deeds,
This is
I
absolutely
believe I
ridiculous.
myself
Look at
earned
him.
some small measure of recognition. Under my watchful command, the ballistas of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
My lord's command was certainly watchful. He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim, and continued to watch as countless wyverns met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
Some well-needed comedic relief. That's
There
nice.
will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of recognition later. Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions. I had chambers prepared in expectation of your return. You are welcome to retire at your leisure.
I am most grateful for your hospitality, my lord, but I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's Infirmary. Pray excuse me.
Our master Alphino has grown. The plight of his stricken brother in arms pains him more than his own hurts. In which respect he has come to resemble you, Warrior of Light. Go then, visit the Azure Dragoon, and grant him what comfort you may.
Okay, but where is he? Okay, just some asshole just jumped on the table. Love you. It's fine. The Litany of Peace. There it is, the Dragon Song Orchestral Roll. Well, this is a nice coat. Estinian barely registered my existence. I was less a fellow recruit and more a shadow, which occasionally darkened his path. And so I might have remained had fate not seemed to intervene. Okay. He remained an intense and solitary youth. Yeah, that sounds like Estinian. Revenge was ever at the forefront of his mind. Revenge for the death of his parents, revenge for his younger brother. That's a lot of death in one person's life. He sees something of his lost sibling. And in the ungentle chidings of Estinian, Alphinaud has found the elder brother he never had. Your presence is required in the infirmary. Well then, off we go. It is recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Let's go. Come on. I actually don't remember if we had seen Estinian under the armor.
Cease your mewling, boy. It grates my ears.
Forgive me. When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief. We feared you might never wake up.
Now, Estinian. If Master Alphinaud thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything. Or dead.
Aye, 'twas but a jest. I thank you, Alphinaud. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hraesvogr to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. Yet again, you have achieved the impossible.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me?
There is naught to forgive, Hameric. You but acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty. Were you any less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle, nor trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion, that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Oh!
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses, but I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor. It was the very image of my own heart. There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family. When no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind. Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me. Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike. Though his shade is banished, his spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest. Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
My friend.
He has tired himself with too many words. I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the Steps of Faith, Sir Emeric called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state. "'Twas there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic. The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons.
Where did they get that idea from?
Church was separated from state.
That's a good
thing. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident. His duty done, Emeric de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords.
A little bit of democracy?
Though he strove at first to refuse this honor, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept. And so it was that the winds of gentle revolution came to stir. Prominent among the many honored guests at Sir Emmerich's investiture were the ambassadors of Dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace. The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on Dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an Azure Dragoon for a new age.
I hate how he's
Thus
sitting
were the
on that
notes
dragon.
of the dragon song rewritten. The din of war giving way to a rising litany of peace and hope.
It's not in man's nature to change overnight, that's true. Even as we rebuilt the bridge between man and dragon, so must we reimagine Ishgard. We must remember that it is not for us, and we lay this groundwork, but for the men and women that our children will become. What does this boy want from me? Okay. Let's just pick this up so as not to lose it, because we're very good at losing stuff, right? So, let's see to it the story comes to an end. Yes. There we are. There remains the small matter of ushering in a new dawn in the shadows of unscrutable Asian machinations and a seemingly endless procession of primals. Here we go. In the wake of Ishgard's governmental reform, new airship routes have been sanctioned. You may now travel to a selection of distant locales from the landing in Ishgard. Look at that. It's not all bad. Somebody's looking for those eyes, right? You can't tell me that those eyes are gone, right? Nah. Somebody's gonna go down there and find those stupid bloody eyes, because of course they are. We should have thrown them into the volcano at Mount Doom instead, but yeah, I mean, what do you know? The warrior of darkness. Show me a champion of light. One overly curious mouse. He's a hottie. Him again. They will play their part and we will play ours. And thus did grey mists give way to azure skies. Man and dragon rise above, voices joined in song. Beneath routed boughs. Oh shit, that was too fast for me. That's it. That was MSQ 3.3 of the Heavensward expansion. Wow. That was a good one. I like that a lot. That was super nice, folks. I actually enjoyed that. It's a nice little dungeon. I like the battle with Racewalger. That was actually challenging. I don't know if it was me or the fact that I had to raise the DPS like 2 times and then somehow got wiped myself, but that was super nice. I also like the trial, Steps of Faith. That was cool. That was challenging. I definitely appreciated that. So I think we're going to wrap this up for tonight. We're going to continue with 3.4 at some point. We'll have to have a look at all the optional quests that have been opened up by wrapping this up. I think we still have a couple of Alexander raids to do. I will definitely do that. I will check out what else is still remaining. I think there's definitely some hard trials that I haven't done yet, level 50 or something. Maybe we're going to do those at some point. I don't know how reasonable that is through Duty Finder, but I'll check it out. But we'll also definitely be continuing the MSQ on stream. So if you like that, give me a subscribe, give me a like, leave me a comment, and thank you very much for watching and joining. Have a beautiful weekend, have a good night, and see you around. Take care. Bye, everyone.